Hey, welcome. My name is Martin. I'm the creator of Super Mega Space Game. Here is Game Dev Garage. I'm here for another super cool Cocos Creator tutorial. Consider subscribing to get more tutorials and get notifications on new tutorials. Today I will share with you very special thing for me, and this will be a special thing for you, hope also for you. This is Super Mega Space Game. The game I learned making games in Cocos Creator, and I will share you very specific example in this game. Let me show you the game itself. We have pilot training level, so I will show you the rope level here. You will see what I mean. Keep watching. Actually, this game is pretty interesting. Why don't you play it? I really love it when I play it. Very interesting and unique game, I think. So here is the tutorial level, and when I hit S, it opens the rope like a crane, and space starts the pulling feature and locks the object, and I can move anything in planet surface and release it here, and I can close the rope. Maybe I should push things a little more, this box, and let's go for the next box. As you can see, I can open and close the rope whenever I want. When I hit S, it opens the rope, and I can pull and move objects. Oops. It's accepted the mission objective, so I can close the rope by hitting S again. You can see this is very interesting because the rope is a physical object and an animated object at the same time. Let's hit the mission panel and see what's next. Okay, we need to fix the teleport tower. Guys, you should play this game. I really love this. I played this game for 2 years since I made it, and not released yet. This is in beta phase, so you should take a look and give me feedback. What do you think the gameplay? Actually, we have completed 50% of this game in graphics and other stuff. Maybe 95% on development, coding. I will take time and finish it to release on Steam, on mobile, and I don't know, maybe on other platforms. Okay, we need to run the generator with these crystals. I'm playing this game a little more time, so you can fast forward to maybe 2-3 minutes forward to see actual tutorial, because I really like to play. I don't know why, but I really like to control things. I also have drones, and I love to fly drones in air. Yeah, we have completed the level, and let's go to portal, finish this level. Yeah, we have done. So this is okay, so let's go for the tutorial itself. Let me close this project and close it. Yes, we are here for the tutorial. This is the similar example to demonstrate the rope animation. Let me run it. Yeah, this is the rope itself, very roughly a rope. It opens and closes. This is just a fake thing to demonstrate opening and closing. Actually, we just move the anchor points of joints to another position to keep things together and release them to move another position. I mean the joint positions, anchor points and connected anchor points in revolute joint. So this is it. By the way, you will be able to find the project files in the description, so don't forget to check it there. Okay, let's see details what I have made this. I made a base object here. This is just a rigid body with static feature. Let me hide the camera. Okay, static feature type is static, and this is just a physics box. And I have some rectangles here, as you can see. These rectangles connect. These rectangles also have a rigid body and box collider on them. Physics box collider, very important. So we have these guys here. Then I have connected them with joints. Let's find the joint, revolute joint. This guy connected to this box, this chain connected upwards, and this chain will be connected to other chain, and this chain will be connected to other chain. So let me show how I can achieve this anchor point animation. Normally, if we put everything in default, the anchor point will be center. Let's click here. In this joint, the anchor point is the anchor point on current rigid body, and the connected anchor point is where is the connected point in the connected body. Okay, so if we keep these joints here, this will be long state of this chain, and if keep these anchor points here, the position will be sorry, I made it wrong. I need to make it 25 and 24 and minus 24, and if we make it 0 0, the physics will be move them overlap. Okay, this is the trick. So you can adjust the anchor point to shrink the rope and release the rope. Okay, it's that easy. 24 and minus 24 was the default, and this will be the default position for rope. Let's make it together and see how it works. I will just hide the previous one and create from scratch for you. Okay, this is the base. Let's make it a reddish color. Okay, I will add physics collider, box collider, and make it static. Okay, and rename it base. And let's add another one in below. Let's name it C1, chain 1, I mean. Okay, maybe 24 and 48. 50-50 is okay for this guy, and let's resize this box collider also. I don't scale things in Cocos Creator as much as I can do, because scaling will change all the calculations in physics. So I don't want to break things in this little tutorial. Okay, so I will add another box collider for this one, and let's add a joint. Physics joint, revolute joint. Okay, now drag and drop the connected body here, and we can adjust the anchor points here and here. Okay, actually 24 and minus 24 was okay. So let's adjust the position for default, and hopefully it works. Let's run it. I made a hyper mistake here. I used box collider. I'm keeping saying you don't use box collider on physics, but I made the same mistake. So I just go physics components, class, colliders, and box. Physics box collider. Okay. Okay. Let me check. Where is the joint we have added before? I will just add the joint again. Physics joint, revolute joint, to make sure. Yeah, I will add here and readjust positions. 24 minus 24. Okay, let's run. Yes, it works. By the way, I added a mouse joint to another static object to test it while we play it. Okay, I will show you later how I added the mouse joint. So let's duplicate this one and rename it to, okay, and put below and link to another chain here and duplicate it to here and link with previous one. This is pretty straightforward. Yes, this is okay for now. Let's see. As you can see, it works well. Nice. We have a rope. So I want to disable all collisions between rope and the base itself. So it makes everything break, because we want to make them overlap each other when we shrink the rope. So we don't want collisions between them. So I have made a rope group here in project settings, and rope will not collide with rope. Okay, and I choose rope for all of these rope parts, base included, and tip will be also included. Okay, let's run. Yeah, it works. Okay, very well. So what I want to do is shrink the rope by animating the anchor points and scale of these sprites, and I will add it into a base, rope base. So you can own your own naming convention. So first I need to adjust the position of base here. This is not necessary, but I just want to keep things organized. Okay. Okay. We can now add an animation to rope base and animate all children objects anchor positions. Let's add this one. Animate component animation. Demo 1. Okay. Let's edit. So we can see here we have base C1, C2 and C3. Okay, we can animate these objects. Let's add property, revolute joint, anchor and connected anchor. I don't know why, but I couldn't animate these values. For example, let's try to animate anchor itself. Here is, as you can see, when I added keyframe, the anchor value broken. So I couldn't manage to animate these properties. Normally you can animate, but I think this is a bug and probably will be fixed in next release. So I will show you how we can animate using a component, which is much more easy to customize and easy to manage. Okay, so let's remove it and also remove from here. Okay, so now we're gonna make a component to animate the anchor positions of revolute joints. I will just browse the code here together with you. I will not rewrite this code here, so you can already can have the project files from links in the description. Okay, so first I have added an anchor position short and position long for properties. So let me show this in our previous example. Okay, as you can see, I have you can see, right? Okay, I have an anchor position and position short and position long. These values defines when I shrink the rope, the positions will be 1 and -1. So this is gonna be overlapped like that way. Okay, Same for other chain parts. And when we release the rope, these values will be 24 and minus 24, and the position will be updated like this by physics. Okay, I just added a notify feature here, notify method. This is very useful in Cocos Creator. This only will update the anchor positions when we change the anchor position value. This is very handy, so you don't need to update everything on each frame. If things updated, and this will be update the anchor positions. If the anchor position property stays remains same for several minutes or several frames, won't update the physics. This is very performance handy feature in Cocos Creator. So let's go for the next step. In onload, I will get joints of children's. This is the get components in children method defined in nodes, and also defined in components, but I will use nodes for better organization in the mind. Okay, so I will get CC revolute joint components as an array, and I will reverse it because somehow it gets the latest component in first, and I don't know why. I just have to reverse the joint to animate correctly. Later, when I updated the anchor, actually I tried to just update values as the anchor position, and it wasn't satisfactory for me. Let me show you how I made it. So if you just use the anchor position to set the positions, okay, let me show you very quick way. Okay, anchor as anchor position. This will immediately update the anchor position and connected anchor position to minus value. So let me show you why I didn't like this. When we animate it, yes, release guys, release. Let me check it out. Okay, I have found the mistake. So I have to use the anchor position here to lerp between short and long anchor positions, and use it to positive and negative values here. Okay, and the height of the node itself. So let me show you the example. This also animates, but animates all rope parts at the same time. So this is far from what we need, because we first animate the upper part, and then when the animation completes for the first, and then we want to animate second, third, fourth, and fifth, like a rope. So you simulate a rope to be collected by a hand or maybe on a drum. So I just use this function here to calculate which one I need to first animate. Then, as you can see, it works very nice. Okay, this is the rope. It opens up. So now let's see the timeline animation for this one. Actually, how I made it. Here I have 9 seconds animation. I just animated the anchor position of rope part component. Okay, the only added this component to rope base, and I just animated this property because when we animate this from 0 to 1, it will be animating the children joints as required and as the order of animation. Then it will animate to 0 to shrink the rope and waits, and starts to animate again to 1 and waits 2 seconds to see the animation. We don't want to save. So you can put something to cover this area in like super mega space game. I just covered everything under the spaceship sprite, so it works perfect. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more tutorials, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see tutorials on different topics, let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, please like the video, and please play super mega space game and tell me what do you think about the game. Actually, I find the game is very enjoying, so hope you like it, and see you on next videos. Bye.